Jango Fett may claim to be
just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.
But in reality, he was a complex man with a variety of intricate motivations. As payment for his DNA and services to the Kaminoans, Jango Fett asked for only one thing: an unaltered clone. This request was a surprise to many. The Kaminoans certainly regarded it as a strange request, and Dooku would mock the bounty hunter, stating that he did not regard Jango as the sentimental type. So what was the rationale behind this seemingly uncharacteristic request? To understand this, we must take a look at Jango's early life, a story that is not really known in-universe and out. As a young boy, Jango became embattled within a devastating conflict known as the Mandalorian Civil War. This war was an ideological one, pitting the ruthless Death Watch against the honourable True Mandalorians. Jango's family was sadly killed by the Death Watch, but the boy escaped, proving himself to be a talented warrior even as a boy. For this, he was adopted by the leader of the True Mandalorians, Jango. Jango soon rose through the ranks of the True Mandalorians, soon becoming one of their most talented warriors. However, the True Mandalorians were betrayed by one of their own, and Jango was killed by the Death Watch. Despite only being a young adult, Jango Fett would take up the mantle of leader of the True Mandalorians. However, his reign was to be short-lived. On the planet of Alderaan, the True Mandalorians were tasked with putting down an insurrection by the planet's governor. Unbeknownst to Jango, this was a setup. The Alderaan governor was an ally of the Death Watch, and lied to the Jedi Order that the True Mandalorians' put down of the insurrectionists was a brutal slaughter of his people. Led by Jedi Master Dooku, a Jedi strike team attacked Jango and his True Mandalorians. In the ensuing battle, many Jedi lost their lives, but the Mandalorians fared worse. The True Mandalorians were almost completely annihilated, and Jango was sold into slavery. However, Jango Fett eventually escaped and went on to kill the Death Watch leader. But the destruction of the True Mandalorians pushed Jango into a life of bounty hunting. After making a name for himself in the underworld, he was again approached by Dooku, who offered him a handsome reward in exchange for his genetic template. As previously stated, Jango's request of an unaltered clone took the Sith Lord by surprise. However, Jango did not want the clone as a son. He wanted him as an apprentice. Jango wanted to raise Boba in the ways of the True Mandalorians, hoping that one day that Boba would rise to become the leader of the Mandalorians and continue Jango's legacy. Jango developed an extensive code to guide Boba, not wanting his son to fall into the barbaric ways of the Death Watch. The code read as follows: a bounty hunter must always be ready to go anywhere and face any danger. No friends, no enemies, only allies and adversaries. A bounty hunter never complains. The bounty hunter is free of attachments. Life feeds on death. Vary your routine, patterns are traps. Never call attention to yourself. Say no more than necessary. Always be polite, especially to your enemies. He who hires my hand hires my whole self. Do that which you fear most, and you will always find the courage you seek. Imagination is a warrior's most important weapon. A bounty hunter never gets distracted by the big picture. He knows it's the little things that count. Never tell the whole truth in a trade. A favor is an investment. Money is power. Watch out for things that do too well. If you must die, do so with valor. Boba went on to live up to his father's ideals. He was a ruthless bounty hunter but kept to his father's code of honor. In Legends, Boba ascended to the rank of Mandalore and leader of the Mandalorian Protectors, the successors of the True Mandalorians. He led the Mandalorian people well into his 70s, promoting the warrior culture but never falling short of his father's code of honor. And that's all I've got for today, guys. Set us a like, comment, and check out these end screens here to help my algorithm. Thanks for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.